So probably this will be your final result after you must have followed this tutorial to the end or something similar to this. So draw with me, let's get started.
Welcome to my drawing tutorial.
Start constructing our drawing. This is no more of a stick figure construction. This is just like constructing it's like drawing the naked body of the character that we want to draw. Yeah, because we're having a still pose. It's like a standing straight. So we don't really need to construct it because we really know the way it's going to be. So we are just drawing like what we're drawing now is like the naked body, like I said. So we're just going to be drawing it out, sketching it out the way you really should be standing, like you see all these normal poses that you see character standing like that. Just a very good way to create your own character first before you put all these dynamic poses to it. If you're doing all this character creation. So this is just the basic construction that we really need for this character. Just really need to put all these, just draw the naked form of the character. We don't need to draw these stick figures because we don't need it to. It's not in a dynamic pose, just standing straight. After constructing the drawing, we're going to start adding the details to the body. It's just like adding the clothing to the body. That's what we are doing right now. Body done with the construction. We're going to be adding the clothes to the body. The clothes just going to cover the body, and it's like clothes is really tight because like all these superhero character. So like we really want to find, like really want to make your clothing really look nice. You have to think of a way to make it, because when you're constructing your clothes without thinking about all this stuff, is really not going to. It's really all these designs is going to look awkward. When you're constructing, keeping in mind anatomy, you're going to really get some good results. You know the way the pattern of the clothes is going to wrap around the character based on anatomy and understanding the structure of the body. These things are going to help you really well if you're adding the clothing to the character. And absolutely any character that you're creating. All the designs in the clothes, it matches the way the body is. If you look at any clothes, you must see some design that really, the way the design matches the clothes matches the anatomy of the body. Like you see the arm here that I drew, this upper arm, the shoulder part. You can see the way the muzzle. You usually see that in clothing, like all these superhero movies. You see the way the muzzle, it shows that muzzle part. I'm going to try my best to add everything I added to this left part of the drawing to the right part. Like I'm doing it step by step. If I add any design to this part, I will want to add it to the other part. So it's really going to look more. It's going to look more attractive. I'm trying to maintain the style that I'm using for this character already. I'm using like this kind of straight line. I'm trying to add it to where I really think that it's necessary. It's good. It should be. So still, I'm going to be constructing like if you're just drawing all these stuff is going to really come to your mind. You remember maybe you remember some of your superhero movies. Remember Spider-Man, all these superhero. You just add that to your character, but it's trying to make the things that you're adding not look odd. You're just going to use the same pattern that you've been using already. Like you see, the lines I added to the leg is because of the ones I already have on the shirt. I'm just trying to keep that stuff in mind. So I'm just going to be continue adding the designs. I can really see that it's really coming out well. Really have a good result. All this line that I'm just adding is just to make it look more attractive, just to make the character really look okay. So don't be scared to do anything. It's try and error. If you feel that you don't like something, you can still erase it. but I really don't like erasing my drawing. I like leaving it like that the way it is because I like working with stuff that I have already have. I don't like cleaning. I really think that those stuff is stressful cleaning your drawing. But if you really think that yes, it's going to affect your the way the character is, like you see at the beginning, I really clean some stuff, so you should just clean it up and adjust it. There's no big deal. So you can see the way we constructed this. I just really want to show you guys so that you guys can see how simple it is to construct your own character. Maybe you can add the pose to it, then you follow the same pattern that you use. Even if you're drawing a character in a very dynamic pose, you can still design his clothes in this kind of method I'm mentioning here. So now I'm going to be finishing giving this drawing the final touch. So I'm really drawing the head of the character. I'm like it's going to be wearing kind of like um all these head protector stuff like helmets, like that's really what I wanted for this character. But like in a more cartoonic form or like more superhero form. That's really going to make it look nice. But like the lower part of the cheek part is going to really show off from it. So I'm just going to finish it up by adding more designs to it. So this is like the finished version of this drawing. Obviously I didn't do much on this drawing and I really have a good result. So I challenge you to try yours. Just put something down and just work with it. You'll see that you're going to have a good result. You put some time and effort. So thanks.
This is the result you get, or something similar to this. So I hope yours is good. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really do enjoy it, let me know in the comments and give this video a thumbs up. Ew. So thanks for watching. See you next time, and don't forget to check out my other videos.